Hey guys, it is Holly from Hunter Ryan, and my hair looks an awful mess. I'm gonna see if a couple people come in the room. Sometimes when I announce that I have a lot, I've been very grateful that many people start showing up. Like we just got one pop up now, and this is going to be a haul video of 2 boxes of items that I bought through the buy it now portion of Shop Goodwill. Hey Barbara, how are you? Barbara will keep me straight, making me show the items instead of holding them down and looking at them. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to haul these two boxes of items that I bought on Shop Goodwill. And I would love if you guys have any questions on how to shop Goodwill and get, great designer or premium level items for really inexpensively. I mean, you can go on there and get some Louis Vuitton bags for $500 and stuff, but I want stuff that's low cost, but yet gives me a wider breadth of things that I can offer in my closet. I do okay getting bags and shoes at the bins, but with my disabilities, I do kind of back off of the crazy bins situation when shoes come out. So this was a way that I was able to add bags and shoes at a really affordable price. So basically what I do is sorry, let me open this. I remembered to break the seal on the other one. Not this one. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I messed up. Okay, here we go. There we go again. I'm back. You guys. So what I do is I go on shopgoodwill.com and I use the advanced search option. And just underneath the search bar is where you'll usually find that. You can also click on like the drop down for Shop Goodwill menu that's at the top right. And that will have advanced search first, and then down near the bottom, it's going to have my Shop Goodwill. And that's where you're going to find your open orders, your auctions in progress. You can go back in and look up items, inventory, and stuff. So it's good to know also that that's where the My Shop Goodwill is also located, because when you're doing these types of auctions, you want to be able to go into the open orders section, and then you'll have all of your need to be paid for items at the top, and click on one of those, and then that's going to take you to the combine page. So that's where you can get multiple items under one shipping fee. Hey Lindsay. So I am getting a very late start today because we had a very long day yesterday. But these came in today, so I wanted to go over them. And also, it's been a while since I did. Hey, Michelle, nice to see you from Bandy's Closet. Is today? Wait, no, it's Melissa, right? Bandy, I'm sorry. Tell me your name again. I'm old. Everybody has the same name. Is today your live? Y'all need to make sure find out when everybody's lives are, because they are good. Especially Bandy. She has some great guests. So basically, all of these, you'll see it shows the price as $1. Well, basically what that is that's the bid amount. In this case, these came from Goodwill, South Florida. So they also add a $4 per item handling fee. So I got 11 items. So I have $44 handling plus the $11 for the 11 items. Then shipping was $14.27 split between them, so it's a little bit over each. Melissa, thank you. And hers is, oh, you were taking this week off. Well, you are allowed, Melissa, to take a week off, but I look greatly forward to your next one. So I would love one day you'll ask me. Okay, so our total for the 11 items is $73.45. So we're rounding out around $7-ish each item. So in these bags where it's like everything I ordered was under that dollar, and I'm sorry, Carrie T, when you everything's bagged. So this is one of my favorite brands. I grew up in the 80s. Etienne Angers. There we go. This was the quintessential 1980s. You got some money. And it's starting to make a comeback because ladies of my certain age are like, hey, I want some more vintage and even new. This is like gorgeous. This bag is like super clean. Okay, so it's got like fuzz. There's only like a couple spots in here that this is just going to scrub up really nice. So you have two, trying to get light correctly. Maybe I'm going to turn this light off because it might, I think it's causing a shadow. Let's see. No, I do need it. Okay. So we'll just kind of look at it like that. So really nice leather. It's a brown. It's a really rich, dark brown. Okay, these are kind of cool. I just got these because they were cool looking. These are actually per how do I say this? I think these are Brazilian brand. Oh, I'm supposed to be holding it up. Okay, so Parugia. There we go. We got a little light in there. Aren't these like ridiculously crazy? This is like something to wear to Rocky Horror Picture Show. Right there. I love it. So I sell weird stuff. I am weird. I will pick up weird stuff like this all day long, and you know what? It will sell because there are people like me in the world that need that. Oh, now we got some Calvin Klein snake skin. Weird does well. Yes, it does, Melissa. All right, so these are Calvin Klein snake skin. I love the box on these. Isn't that gorgeous? It's like a white python is what it looks like. These are gorgeous. And they're like really nice underneath too. I mean, they've been worn, but you can actually get you can actually get the edge dressing that you can bring all of your soles like this that are colored. You can bring them right back to life using a colored edge dressing that's similar to the same tone. So like this is kind of like a wood grain brown. So I can use that. Okay, these are fun. So if y'all have any questions on how I do my search for the items, basically advanced search, I search by price, and I will put in the price, I'll put a penny up to $1. And then what happens is there are some, I think these might be, I was going to say there might be rock climbing shoes, but they're really, I would think rock climbing would be nubby, but they might be. I'll look them up. They're definitely like outdoor something. And they are a size. The brand is Stealth C4. Sorry, stuff keeps popping up. So, and this is like a suede. Do you not? Okay, so this is 510. So again, I have to look up what exactly they're for, but I do my dollar search, and there's a couple Goodwills that after they run, um, yeah, same. After they've run through the regular auction time and no one's bid, they will get relisted for buy it now for $1. Some will relist as buy it now for like what they want, usually in their retail stores for it. And then I guess I'll just throw it to the bins or whatever if it doesn't get that. But I like it. The South Florida, they charge $4 handling, so you need to keep that in mind. And you're going to average about $1. This does have a little blemish right there on the heel. You're going to average about $1 per item if you get the full 20 pounds. If these are an 8, and they are Stuart Weitzman. But I love that toe. Isn't that gorgeous? And these like are in excellent shape. There's just like a couple little scuffs that I'm gonna have to clean up. So those are gonna be good to get on. So after it runs the 1 penny to $1, I'll go through and I just start finding stuff that I want. You can get new tag items. These are new tag Levi shaping Bermuda short mid-rise, shapes through hip and thigh, and they are a 22W. Yeah, 22W. So a really nice pair of brand new wood tag Levi's shorts, little flippy color on the bottom. And I just found them going looking stuff that's for $1. Buy it now. Again, South Florida is an extra $4 for their shipping and handling. And Melissa, you got 2 of the Goodwill denim boxes. Oh, I hope it just, and keep in mind that if you are getting like a lot of puckered or torn or things that you can't resell, all you need to do is email Goodwill Blue Box at gulfstream.com, and they let them know, send pictures of the damaged items. Again, it's Goodwill Blue Box at gulfstreamgoodwill.com. Yeah, I think it's, gulfstreamgoodwill.com. And you just show them that you didn't get what you expected to get. And they will either refund you, or if you want, like I normally ask, don't refund me, just send me another box. But I do notice that the denim for me over the summer was awesome. I got new tag. I still have a couple of them, but I've got new tag Levi's 501 button flies, and we're talking like a stack of them, because I would order like 4 of those denim boxes at once because nobody was buying denim over the summer. So like I got all this great new stuff. I've backed off in the fall because I still have so much to list. And so many more people are now wanting more denim. It's not going to be as as good a thing. You know, they're not going to give the one person 20 pairs of brand new with tag. They're going to try and spread out the wealth. But okay, so these are Stuart Weitzman also. They're a suede driving shoe. You can see that in there. These are in really good shape. And I love the little detail on the front with the like pewter look buckle. There's so much. Yeah, I have so much to get out of my house and get into my air quotes basement. Basically, for us, it's our under our houses. And that is like my life right now. I need to get stuff listed. I'm trying to, yes, Barbara, those were definitely your speed. I'm trying to get stuff like this that's bulkier listed so it'll sell, so I'm not having to have as much space taken up over the summer. Okay, so we have a lost button, it looks like here. So we're missing a button there. But maybe there's an extra button in here. The bad thing when they don't have an extra button, and like this is kind of a vintage look item. Yeah, so it doesn't have a button for it in here, so I may have to change out the buttons. But it's actually got the logo on the button. So I may like have the top 3 be the originals, and then the bottom one be like a stand-in. But this is a South Pole, and it's 2XL, kind of like a puffer. And this is kind of like 90s era, I think is when the South Pole was really good. It's a nice puffer. It's not down. I'm pretty positive. Yeah, it's polyester. But super cute. It's a great vintage item. That brand is really awesome. If you want to have a nice vintage look, there you go. Right. This is an extremely classic. Then you've got on the sides the crocodile print. And I think, oh, and we got a little stand steps on there. These do open. So that is kind of weird. Okay, and this is Adrienne. Sorry, I was doing that thing. I know that. Adriana Vitaldi. And I hear something kind of rattling around in there. Oh, there we go. It's a little bit dark in there. Oh my god. Okay, so there it is. There's a hole in the lining here because I was like, I am hearing some kind of piece of money. Yeah, so there's a little tear in the lining here. That's going to be easy sew up. And then just put it on the thing. But that piece of money that's in there is going to drive me crazy until I find it. Alright, so, oh, this one's so pretty. I think this is a Brighton. But it's wallet-like, but then it's got the little carry holder. You can tell this is vintage, although because it's kind of poofs out on the side, you could probably still fit a current size phone in it. Let's see mine, because I have a big phone. Oh yeah. So it's even holding my LG, which is pretty big. You know, it's gonna have to take a minute to get in there, but I love that. So then we're gonna open it up. You've got a place for your ID. You've got your credit card section. Sorry. So you've got your credit cards listing area, and this is Brighton. So I was right. It is Brighton. So there's a couple little wear areas, which that I'm going to be doing the video on rehab, and I will be doing stuff like this. It doesn't have an attachment area, so this is like this. So there's, well, unless it's snapped in, there's two snaps. So, okay, so you saw the snaps. I didn't see the snaps. I did not see the snaps. So that's okay. This is cute as a hand purse more anyway. I love that. And, you know, like little purses are kind of on trend right now. Alright, so next victim is some Parade. Little slip-ons. They've got the trendy third off toe. Super comfortable. Yeah, this is real leather. It's also got the elastic here to go more. These were leather upper, balance man-made in Brazil. And these are pretty big. So let me see if I can see. They're 8W. They're 8 wide. These would actually fit me. Oh yeah, definitely. Brayton sells really well. So I'm not worried about that missing. A lot of times, especially with these, I will get things that don't have the other option. Like sometimes I've had it where it would have the crossbody but not the smaller. If the smallers were unattached. Okay, so that was 11 items for $73. So breaking up about $7 per item. I definitely feel like everything I should be able to make my money back. Some, are going to require a little more work to bring it back, but it's worth that little bit of effort and time for me personally. My doing this is more about something to get me out of bed every day and push through something. I have my little Cossacks pillow now, so I can sit a little longer for like videos like this. So I can take a little longer to list things, I guess, than someone who's like doing this as their full-time income. So it's worth it to me to only spend $6 for something rather than buy it ready to go for 15 and still gonna sell it for the same amount. So I don't mind the sweat equity. So this baby, we have um 10, yes, okay, so we have 10 items. Our shipping was $14.7. Tax was $3.80, and then as I said, this one is from South Florida also, so we know that we dollar handling per item with 10 items, so that's another 40, and then the 10 items dollar bid. Okay, so this, I'm so excited. I was afraid it wasn't going to be as big as it looks, but it is. It's huge, and it's like this pale, almost like braid pink. This is genuine leather. Doors. Okay, made in Italy. I love how that's attached that way. I'm trying to remember if I know who this was, or I think I may have only gotten this just based on the style. Because it's that big, giant, oversized. I'm not seeing. Oh, It looks like it might have been CA. I don't know if that is a brand. It might be. I'm thinking actually like your initials, like when you get something done with your initials. But usually that's like 3. This is 2 in gold, CA. So if anybody knows that. Um, and it's definitely leather. It's kind of suede on the inside. Oh my God, great size. This is huge. But this is those things too that like a lot of times you're going to see in videos, people will tell you, don't always, okay, CA is a brand. Oh, you had a scarf. Oh, this would look pretty with a scarf tied to it. Yeah, exactly. Melissa's saying that this will sell for the style anyway, and that is what I was basically saying is you're going to see that said over and over and over again, that sometimes get it based on the style. Don't worry so much about the name. Okay, you guys are going to die on these. So I don't know if you guys know, Barbara's probably the only other person my age that might even know who this is. But Steve Martin was a comedian. He actually was one of the people that started on um, Saturday Night Live when it was good. He actually wrote a book of short stories, and one of them, the story, and actually the name of the book is The Dangerous Shoes. So these are Sam Edelman's. This one is missing one spike here. This one looks like it's missing 2 spikes. But oh my gosh, seriously, y'all need to look up. So these are Sam Edelman. Look up Steve Martin's The Dangerous Shoes and read the poem and see if you do not also have these shoes come into your brain immediately. So I love these. They are everything. So those are my Steve Martin dangerous shoes right there. Oh, and for everybody that won stuff for me, that is actually going to go out tomorrow. So, and Nike Fuel Plus Fuel brand, new in the box. Doesn't even look like the box has been opened. It hasn't. So, new in the box. This is going to be a little foray for me into an unbranded item. But I got that for $6. New in the box. Just use my program, God. I'm going to be like those people in the commercials in between. If you use my program, you're going to make $27. Okay. These are giant. Just so you know. These are some big old giant. And these are called, they don't actually seem to have a name. These are size 12B. Oh, they're ortho feet. So these are like work boots kind of shoe. They are leather. I can't believe these are size 10. Oh, 12. I was like, these can't be a 10. Yeah, they're size 12. So they look brand new. There's like a little dirt on them, and that's all. So if you know someone that needs some size 12 men's leather work slash giant shoes, I got them. All right, so now we come into the things that I really love these. And I get really sad when I get them and they have bald spots. But these are looking pretty good. And these are J. Crew. And they're the calf skin cheetah print. But I am not seeing any bald spots on here. So I will get those listed up very quickly. But nice little penny loafers. You could put your penny in there if you want, like we did back in the day. So I need to put those where they're not going to touch anything else, because I always get worried I'm going to rub the fur off. Okay, that thing's really big and heavy. We'll wait till the end on whatever it is. Okay, there's so much paper. And I'm sorry, Carrie, to give you listen to this because I know you hate the rattling. Okay, so this is a Manuel by Emmanuel Ungaro. It is 65% silk and 45% cotton. This is a ridiculously soft long sleeve tee. I mean, it's basically a silk t-shirt. That's when you know you're fancy. When your t-shirt is made out of silk and cotton. And I need to look up that designer again. Oh, and it's a size extra large. So I'm pretty sure I looked him up before. I just don't remember what I learned about him. So, Barbara, am I doing better at not looking down at my lap for these? I hope. I hope I'm getting a little bit better and actually showing you guys the items instead of talking about things that are in my lap. So these are Coach. I have several of these that I need to get listed. I love them. Every time I see them in the Buy It Now, I end up buying them. These are super clean on the bottom. So really nice Coach penny loafers with little metal placard. I normally sell these about $38. I'll list them 40, 45. But I will take down to like 38 on them. And they don't need a lot of work because they're like a pebbled leather. This one does have a bunch of wear on the back, so that's like my main work. Um, if you because you see like you're not seeing the collar anymore here, it's kind of the leather. This is when, like, what I'm going to show you guys when I do the video, when I'm fixing these, is I actually get leather dye. I paint them, let them dry. Once they're completely dry, then I'll build up a couple layers of wax on them, and they will look brand new. This is fun. Okay. I'm falling in the box, I feel like. So we have a inbox. This should be down and out. Sounds like the name. It's a 7.5 in the box. And the box is in yes. The box is in like new condition as well. So oh my gosh. These remind me of my patent leather that I still need to get listed. My patent leather and suede Timberlands. So these are Kenneth Cole patent leather and then like a regular leather. And they look brand spanking new, guys. I will do shoe polish after I do the dye or the leather paint. But just because I think it lasts a little longer and it will build up the layer that you kind of need of what waterproofing. That's just a little bit extra step on the shoe polish. But yeah, definitely. I mean, if you want to just build you up your colored shoe polish, that will re-dye it as well. So Vandy's Closet brought up that she just, instead of using leather dye, she just uses her colored shoe polish, which that works too. So, oh my god, guys, I got these. They were like $5 or $7, and they're patent leather sneakers. I'm sorry. Dr. Martin's Wonder Blossom, also good. And that's the Dr. Blossom, or Dr. Martin Wonder Blossom, and like there's other things, like I use saddle soap. You can still condition with saddle soap the same as you can still clean with Wonder Balm, but they really are more targeted towards, Wonder Balm is targeted to get moisture into your leather, keep the leather supple, keep it conditioned, and all of that. Whereas saddle soap is more about the cleaning side, because it's going to help pull out the salts and stuff that get into our shoes because of our sweaty feet. Or like when you live in an environment like this, or even in up north, if you're walking the streets where they salt the sidewalk because of the snow, you definitely want to be using a good saddle soap type cleaner, because that's going to help keep your shoes from just basically being destroyed from all that salt. So that's a really big one on shoes that most people, I guess, don't really talk about, or maybe even don't know about. But yeah, you definitely need to be killing it on getting them. So these are, I need to make sure what that. So these are flyers, but it looks like FF is on there. Yeah. So Melissa said that she doesn't have a lot of issues as far as, salting roads or living in a salty environment. Like, I just have a salty environment because I live on an island, so those are things. And if you just have really sweaty feet, the place that you're going to notice at first is when you notice there's like a white kind of filmy line on the inside of your shoe. That's a key to you that your feet are putting salt into your shoes, and you need to get in there and clean it out. Okay, so these are FF, which I'm assuming is, and then it says something about flyers. So let's see if it tells us in here what these were. Black and white flyers, size 12 is what it said. So I guess this part's considered white. So I have to look up and research this brand a little. It just has FF as the logo, and then it says flyers on the side. Let's see the logo better there. But these are awesome too, because these are like cloth with leather. Eastern Washington. Let's say Eastern Washington gets snow every year, but if it snows on the west side, no one can even cope. It's so true. That's like especially true too in the south of the U.S. It's like it gets like snow is going to actually like touch and stick on the ground. Everybody's going to be getting wrecked. It's going to be horrible. So, and Lindsay says that she is in New York near Syracuse, very salty and cold. So you need to make sure you're cleaning your shoes. So these are men's. I guess they can be unisex. Oh yeah, they are actually labeled unisex. So they're labeled as a women's size 12 or men's 10.5. Love those. Okay, so we have one thing left in here. Does anybody have questions about doing anything on Shop Goodwill, Melissa, you understand now about how to bundle everything, right? Maybe I'll say that real quick. Basically, once you win an auction on Buy It Now, um, it's going to take you to the payment screen. Don't pay then, because then you're going to have to be paying individual shipping. What you're going to do is you'll get an email too saying you won this auction. So either go in through the email link or just upper menu item, My Shop Goodwill, and then open orders. Click there, and then boom, now it's going to show you all of your items that you've won auctions on, be it Buy It Now or an actual I bid $1 and nobody else bid against me kind of thing. So all of that's going to be in your open orders. Just one of the pays, there's going to be like a little green thing and it says pay. Click on one of the pays, and then everything that's on your open orders that can be combined and is from that same Goodwill will show up, and you can pay for them all together up to 20 pounds. So click on all the items that you can up to 20 pounds. Then when you go to your checkout, you're getting to split that shipping cost between all of those items. Okay, so this is actually 2 items. So this is Michael Michelle, which is a vintage line, 80s, maybe into the 90s. This is a 2XL leather coat. That's pretty long. I think it's a men's XL, so it'd probably be like or 2XL men's, so probably like a 3XL women's. But this, it's just so gorgeous. I'm sorry, I love old leather. And even with your coats, everything that's made of leather needs to be conditioned. It needs to be, make sure that the salt is gotten out of it. You want to rub moisture in it. You get the same kind of wear areas you get on your coats as you get on your shoes and your purses. So you do the same thing. You need to dye it, shoe polish it, rub it down. You need to get your Wonder Blossom, or like I'll use Saddle Soap to clean it, and then I'll use I don't remember the name of the conditioner that I'm using. I have some UGG conditioner also that would probably work well with this. Another thing you can do is go to like a Rooms to Go or a place like that sells leather furniture, and get leather furniture conditioner. Use that on your coats, or like I have a leather dress up here somewhere. So you need, if it's made out of leather, you need to be conditioning it somehow, some way, whether it's Wonder Blossom or whatever. Okay, so this is sumac, size large. Leather cleaning wipes are also good. And they're actually good too, like if you're going to add to them. So like you get your leather wipe and it kind of runs low, you can add some more leather cleaner or leather conditioner to that same cloth and keep using it. So that'll extend the life of those wipes. So this has got a little spot here that I'm going to work on. This one's like shorter, and it's a zip up where the other one was a button up. Let me zip it up. And it's Suma, made in China, sumac. Oh, sumac. like the tree, I guess. So this is also another pretty classic 80s cut leather jacket. And that's what I got on that round of 10 items for $68. Not a bad deal, right? So get on there, try it out. If you're looking for some things that, like, maybe like me, you're just not aggressive enough sometimes to get the 80s leather jackets are making their way back, and a lot of it is because my age demographic, the 80s was our thing. We're now like the cool grandparents age, So, and we're one of the last large um, baby booms kind of thing. I was born 66, which is kind of, hey, Leslie, so good to see you. Welcome. We're actually like almost done. But basically, what this is about, Leslie, is I showing a bunch of items that I got through Shop Goodwill using my lookup method of advanced search on the payment or the cost 1 cent to $1. Find all these great new things that I paid $5-6 for. Coach needs a little bit of work, but that's a great price for that. Some of these cool men's shoes. For me, it's hard at the bends because I'm not, especially like my favorite of the bends, West Palm. It's pretty aggressive. These women don't play, and men too. Um, so they will literally be put. I had it happen where I went to take something out of a cart, and the cart and I basically went rolling across the floor because somebody had just pushed that clothesbin out of the way as soon as they released the hounds, because they were all trying to get to this big, huge dump of shoes. So basically, I got knocked across the room on a bin of clothes. So if that's the way that they're acting, trying to get to the shoes, with my disabilities, I'm not risking going to a hospital because people crazy wanting to pick some shoes up. So that's why Shop Goodwill is a really good option for me. Some of them have really, really good pictures. Like, I have stolen some pictures, I will admit. I have stolen some pictures from one of the Shop Goodwills because I wanted to list the item before I even got it, just because I figured it would flip like super fast. But if there's stuff that's like that, you normally go to the bins. Yeah, Leslie, yes, people can be brutal at the bins. So what I do, Leslie, just ask is, do I order these individually or in bulk? Some Shop Goodwills do actually put together reseller bundles, so you could add that to your advanced search instead of just like, my main target is that price because I know that penny to $1 is buy it now. I'm not having to wait around for it to end. I can add a bunch of stuff. If I won an auction that I was like really bidding on, like a Prada something, but then I don't want to have to pay that $13 shipping just for that one pair of Prada. I'll go in, look by a penny to $1, find items like this that have gone through the cycle, a bid cycle. Nobody bid on them. So they were released into the auction section as a buy it now for $1. So the two main Goodwills that I see do buy it now for $1 for the most part is Salem, Virginia. I've said Salem, Massachusetts. It's actually Salem, Virginia. And one of my local bins in Miami, which is, well, actually, it says Fort Lauderdale as the seller. So South Florida, which will be listed as Fort Lauderdale. So when you go into the advanced search, you can just click right in that section. You can choose another way that you can save from having to pay shipping is look up your local bins. Where do you usually go and get like some of the best stuff from bins? Go on their shop Goodwill, combine your auctions that you win or the buy it nows if they have that you win, and you can pick it up. Right now, South Florida doesn't allow pickup. So that's why I'm going to have to pay shipping on anything. Whereas if I order stuff from Gulfstream, which is also who handles, they actually started the Goodwill Blue boxes. So that's one of their things. But then they also have the Shop Goodwill side. I will go and look at their sites more often if I know I'm planning a Ben's trip to West Palm. I'll go on their Shop Goodwill, order a bunch of stuff, and then that way I know my next Ben's trip, I'm going up. I'll go in the main office first for picking up your Shop Goodwill items. I'll throw those in the truck, and then I'll head into the outlet part and start Ben's hauling with all the crazy people that push you around the room. But yeah, yesterday was pretty crazy. At one point, I'm just literally telling these women, y'all can stop pushing the cart. The clothes aren't going anywhere. There's 4 of us here. We don't need to go for a dance around the room. So there's that. But you get to avoid that when you do Shop Goodwill. I know Quinby does a lot of them where she specifically targets in her Shop Goodwill advanced search. She does like keyword search, reseller, bundle, and then she'll have things come up. You could also advanced search lot, LOT, and you'll see like a lot of times they'll have a lot of purses, a lot of shoes, that kind of thing. So also look for the keyword lot, as well as reseller bundles, those things. So if you do want to get more of a wholesale size, those larger combined offer lot things are usually going to be non-combinable. I have on one occasion reached out to the Goodwill that I was buying from because I was buying a lot of shoes, and it was like 5 pounds of shoes or whatever. And so I reached out to them because I'd also gotten a shirt, and I was just like, hey, would y'all mind setting it up so that this shirt can go in with these shoes? And it took like a day or two for them to get back to me, but they did. So that helped a lot. Melissa says that it's crazy in Seattle as well as Sacramento was the craziest so far for her. So we all have our Ben's horror stories, I'm sure. But then we also have the funny ones, like one guy found a bottle of wine or something. It was like a display box kind of thing, and I don't know if they thought that it was just a box or whatever, but it was an actual like pretty expensive bottle of wine, and they they wouldn't sell it to them. They're like, we can't sell that. We don't have a beer and wine license. So you can even find crazy stuff that they can't even sell you. I think like firearms and stuff like that. Also, if that's found mixed in, then they can't sell that. So Shop Goodwill, I get a lot of vintage. through Shop Goodwill. And then I also get a lot of, the new in package, new in box, new with tag, new without tag. Um, so if I'm wanting to find a little extra things that I know people are going to be looking to buy, like when they're buying for Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, those guys for birthdays, this would be a great birthday present for somebody. Or, even going into the new year, I paid $7. I'll probably be able to resell this for 30 or 40, and it goes along with what's going on right now. People are feeling the COVID burn, and it's the new year, which is already going to be a resolution to work out more. So finding random stuff like that works. And I think I have almost killed you guys with 55 minutes and 47 seconds of running my mouth. So does anybody else have any other questions about using Shop Goodwill? If you happen to be watching this on the replay, I do come in and try my best to explain or give any other answers to questions that come up, and I will be happy to do that. I also strongly, strongly, strongly request and love and appreciate if once the video does go up, please come back in, put your closet link and name, or if you're selling multiple platforms, make a post, give us your links, give us your link tree if you want to give the link tree so that covers all of your links. Please let us know. Everybody go and follow everybody on Instagram, and that's definitely something that we love from Leslie, that she super supports that same kind of community, that we need to be following each other. We need to be checking in on each other, making sure that everything's good. I'm going to close with my charity for the year, because some people are trying to choose what charity to make their end of year donations. My personal choice is Mission 22, which is an organization that supports veterans at high risk of suicide, because before COVID, it's probably gone up a lot since COVID, but before COVID, you had an average of 22 veterans committed suicide every day, and 22 is 22 too many. That is the hashtag. 22 is 22 too many. I know Leslie's husband is prior service, but there's also some people that have a child that's at risk, and being shut down has hurt them. So please check in on each other, the veterans in your life and your community. Make sure that everybody's good. We may not be able to give a real hug, but CDC doesn't say anything about virtual hugs. So check in on each other, take care of each other, come back and share your closets and your Instagrams and your YouTubes so that we can follow each other. And I love and thank y'all so much for watching me blather for an hour. And I will talk to you soon. Bye. I'm going to end now.